Number 1 for 5. This is Kingdom FM.
I'm joined with Soul and Joe, who are 99 Souls. How are you both?
Well, good, thanks, Matt. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. I love your new track, The Girl Is Mine. It's got to be one of my favourite tracks of 2016. So what made you think, yeah, this is a track we want to recreate? Because for some people that might not know, you sampled Brandy and Monica's The Boy Is Mine.
Yeah, so that's one of our favourites growing up, really. So we just wanted to do a bit of a buzz track to get our name out there, flip some old songs that we both really loved, Brandy and Monica, and that was one of our favourite songs. So at the time, a lot of people were sampling old R&B, and that was a sound that we both really loved, and we wanted to try our own thing. But rather than just sort of having one a cappella with a new beat under it, we wanted to take two different samples and weave them together into a new song. So we started with The Boy Is Mine, and then we were thinking, what's a similar vibe, that sort of 90s and noughties R&B vocal. So we're looking for something where we could fit the lyrics together. And the Destiny's Child one, that just sort of worked perfectly to create a new story.
So how did you go about getting Beyonce onto the track? Because that mustn't have been easy at all.
All of those girls, they weren't really a problem. So Beyonce, Kelly and Michelle, they'd all written on the song, so they all had to sign it off. And they all just loved the track, but the roadblock on that side was Beyonce's dad, Matthew. So originally Matthew had actually said no to everybody at Sony because he represents Destiny's Child as a group and would only really use Beyonce. So he sort of said no, and then the whole thing nearly collapsed, the deal nearly fell through. But we got Matthew on the phone, sort of figured out why he'd said no, and it looked like there could be a light at the end of the tunnel. So over quite a few months we sort of built a relationship with him. I sent him gifts and notes and went out to Houston, and we eventually twisted his arm and got the blessing from him.
Oh, that's great. I'm guessing you made the track at home then, or was it made in a studio?
And the room that it was made on is the smallest room that you've ever seen. It's basically like the most accidental room. It doesn't even really fit two people, it's just sort of a tiny little space.
I describe it as a warm fridge.
Basically, yeah. I mean, the great thing about producing these days is that anybody can do it. You've got a laptop and some sound, and you can just get cracking and do music. So, we worked on it there, made the track there. I mean, we did an enormous amount of versions. Must have done at least 50 or 60 versions of the track until we hit the one where everyone was feeling like it was a big record. So yeah, it was definitely done at home.
But then we recorded Brandy out in LA, so we had to take a last minute trip to LA to go and record Brandy, which was an awesome experience. And like I said before, up on her, so it was amazing to be in the studio with her.
So tell me about the single cover for The Girl Is Mine, because on the photograph you have your eyes covered.
Yeah, that's the one with the really handsome Adam's apple, if you've seen that. the neck, I'm the one with the incredible neck. Joe's the one with the ugly neck.
We're trying to stay anonymous, so that's why we did that. I mean, we also thought it was kind of a cool image, but that particular shot. But we were trying to stay a little bit out of the limelight in terms of identities and stuff like that.
You both are DJs though, so what happens there when you're trying to protect your identity? Because surely people come up and try and take photos. So what happens there?
You're looking for a mask or something to wear, sort of like Daft Punk or Dead Mouse or whatever, but whatever we tried just looked a bit stupid. So for the time being, we just sort of wear a baseball hat, dark shades, and sort of try and avoid pictures and stuff. It's not the perfect solution, but it gives us a bit of anonymity. Is that how you say it?
Anonymity.
Anonymity. There we go. I mean, it's been a long day.
Yeah, we were thinking about trying mass hypnosis of the crowd.
So let's talk about the music video for The Girl Is Mine, because everybody seems to be walking backwards. Tell me about that.
Basically, it was just an idea that we had to shoot the video and then reverse it to kind of create something of a different story. And it was, we thought it was fairly unique and quite an interesting idea, so we went with that. Basically, the two main characters are the only ones who are walking backwards, and everyone else is walking forwards. And then you reverse it, and that's why you get the kind of effect of the whole world moving backwards.
So what are the both of you doing music-wise at the moment? Are you working on any new tracks?
In the studio right now. It's funny, every time I've been in the studio with Mike Kintish, he's a writer. He wrote Matt Magoo's new single, a really cool, good writer. But every time we're in the studio with him, we seem to be doing an interview. I think he just thinks we're forever doing interviews. But yeah, so we're in the studio with lots of writers now. So Mike Kintish, Ren Christopher, who did the Sigala, Sweet Lovin' single. Who else? Marsha Ambrosius from Poetry. I've done some stuff with Zelo.
So you both produced Brandy and Monica, Beyonce, Destiny's Child on your new single, which is The Girl Is Mine. So what have you got lined up next? Who are you going to produce next? Jess Glynn or someone like that?
Possibly. I mean, that would be really cool. She's definitely someone we'd love to work with, and we'll definitely get some tracks that suit her as well. But yeah, as far as the wish list, I mean, for both of us, I think right at the top, we'd love to work with Kanye West, but then on the whole, it's more singers. Anyone with a big soul vocal, really. So like Alicia Keys, over here Sam Smith, Adele in the US, who else? Maxwell, Charlie Wilson, any other names that come to mind? John Legend will be wicked. Yeah, we like big soul vocals.
So I understand that both of you are really busy at the moment. So just a quick question before you go. Where did the name 99 Souls come from?
Basically, that's the idea of the 99%. 1% of the world kind of owns most of everything, really. And, we come from the other 99%. And so that was where the idea for the name came from. And then the souls is just because it sounds good at the end of the 99.
The both of you have done a really good job with the remake of Brandy and Monica's The Boy Is Mine, and I am really looking forward to hearing some new music from you. Would you like to introduce your new track, The Girl Is Mine?
We're 99 Souls, and this is our new track, The Girl Is Mine, featuring Destiny's Child and Brandy on Kingdom FM.
Take a minute, girl, come sit down. What's been happening? What's been happening? Take a minute.
Number 1 for 5. This is Kingdom FM.